pleasure and privilege of traveling around the Commonwealth and meeting with so many of you folks. A lot of you have been doing this work and doing the volunteer work necessary to elect Bernie Sanders for a long time now, before we were even on the ground as an official campaign staff here in Massachusetts. So for those of you that have been doing that, thank you so much. I like to start off with these things and ask, you know, we've seen something happen throughout the country and certainly here in the Commonwealth. How many people are new to campaigns and new to politics? Can you raise your hand? Wow. How about a round of applause for all those folks? It's truly amazing. And we were in Plymouth last night, where over 150 people came together to organize and to talk about how we're going to go out and talk to voters now the next couple of weeks. We were in Cambridge the other night, over 250 people coming together to organize for Bernie. Amherst the night before that, over 100 people coming together. Actually, South Hadley on a Wednesday night in the middle of the winter, coming together to organize for Bernie. So it's this incredible momentum that we're seeing, not only here in Massachusetts, but obviously throughout the country. Especially, I think you guys paid attention. How about New Hampshire last year? So we looked at Massachusetts and we said we can't have one statewide campaign. We need to run 351 local campaigns. That's our path to success. We have the volunteers, we know we have the energy. That's how we're going to win this campaign.
That's how it's done.
So we opened up 5 field offices. We opened up 5 field offices throughout the Commonwealth. Our headquarters in Boston. We're in Springfield. We're in Worcester. We're in Lawrence, and now in New Bedford. So here we are.
If we can
On Saturday morning, right here in February, I proudly declare this Bernie Sanders office here in New Bedford open. We're going to hear from a couple of brief speakers this morning. It's going to be a brief program, but I want to use today to kind of connect volunteers with other volunteers, supporters with supporters, to have you get to know our staff here in this area, to ask questions, to figure out how you can get engaged in this campaign. Because we're moving away from traditional transactional politics that we've gotten so used to here in Massachusetts towards a transformational movement. A movement not fueled by corporations and super PACs, but by people, families, by people that know all too well the struggle of having lifelong college debt, or the grip of crippling poverty, the inequality of wages, racism in their neighborhoods,
the police,
seniors wondering how they're going to retire with dignity and security. But there's hope. There's hope, not just by electing Bernie Sanders, but by joining together. By joining together and creating a revolution. By joining together and creating a movement. There is hope. And we can give ourselves truly a future of leaders. Look, I know that over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be asking a lot of everybody. And I know it's tough, I get it. You work a full day, it's tough to come up here to a field office on a cold night to make phone calls. Tough to head out to a phone bank. You got stuff going on with the families on the weekends, whether it's sports and other things. It's tough to get out and knock doors. I get it, I understand it. But I also know, and I come from the labor movement, so I'll call you my brothers and sisters. I also know, brothers and sisters, that a people united can never, ever be defeated. That's right. You know, in Massachusetts, we know one thing or two about revolutions, don't we?
Yeah.
We know one thing or two about political revolutions as well. We remember a couple of years back when Governor Patrick challenged us as Democrats and Independents to grow a backbone. To figure out what it is that we believe and to fight for it. That this campaign is built around a shared set of values and ideals. Values and ideals that we care about. The things that are important to us. The things that are important to us as people and as families. Not just as Democrats, but Independents and yes, even some Republicans. That these issues, the things that we care about, they're so important that we should fight for them. That it's not just about who's the best to fit in a broken system, it's about fixing that system. As Senator Sanders says, he's going to join with people like Elizabeth Warren to fix the rigged economy. Because for us, this isn't simply about winning an election. It's about creating a movement. It's about creating a movement. It's about joining together fighting for those things that we care about. And when we do that, and we talk to each other, and we go out and we grow this echo chamber, we can talk here all day about how great Bernie Sanders is, because we know he is. We know we're at. But we gotta grow that. And we're gonna go out, and we're gonna knock doors, and we're gonna make phone calls, and we're gonna knock doors, and we're gonna make phone calls, we're gonna knock doors, and we're gonna make phone calls. And when we're done, we're gonna go out and we're gonna knock more doors and make more phone calls. And then that way we can shock the political universe here on March 1st in Massachusetts and elect Bernie Sanders the next president of the United States of America. So, New Bedford, South Coast, you fired up?
Yeah!
You ready to go?
Yeah!
Feeling the burn?
Yeah!
I know I am. This is awesome, guys. I want to bring up somebody from the Mass Nurses Association, NNU.